Good afternoon. Now that I've recorded videos and posted them of adding and subtracting with decimals, and then I also did a video on multiplying with decimals, I thought it was only fair that I did a video when you had to divide with decimals or by decimals. They're both very different cases, but they are both very important that we cover. So let's start with one. Let's say you have a problem that says 42 divided by 1/2, which 1/2 is 0.5. So let's go ahead and set it up like we're going to solve it. 42 divided by 0.5. Now, remember, division just means how many times something goes into something else. So how many times does 1/2, 0.5, or 5/10 go into 42? In this case, to solve it, we're just going to do our division. Now, part of our issue here is the following. You can't divide by a decimal because decimals, this is 0.5, for example, this 5/10 is equal to 1/2, and 1/2, if you know, fractions can be rewritten as a division problem. And there's going to be a video to come about the different ways to write division problems, but here's a little sneak peek. You put the 1 inside the house, as I say, and 2 stays out. And to prove that, you would divide 1 by 2 by going and doing, in lower grades when you went through school, you'd get remainders. And now we do decimals. So no matter later on in life, whether or not, you're not going to see remainders as much. You're going to see a bunch of decimal points. So that's what we're going to do here. 0.5. Since that's technically a fraction, and then you're doing another division problem, that gets very complicated. So they tell you to make this number on the outside a whole number. Well, how do you do that? Well, move this over until you have a whole number. There's a decimal. There's no more places after the decimal. It's just 5 now. So it's 42 divided by 5. But that's not fair because we just had 42 divided by 1/2. So we need to move the decimal over here one more time. And the decimal is now after this 0 because it went from here to over here. So it's 420 divided by 5, meaning it's a proportional relationship. Now let's do our normal division. Can 5 go into 4? No. So I'm just going to put a little X there because that's what I was shown to do growing up. Let me try to get that to focus a little bit better. Sorry. Now, can 5 go into 42? Absolutely. 5 goes into 42 8 times. So 5 times 8 is 40, so we're going to subtract 40 away. So then give us a 2. Let's bring down that 0. 20. Now, how many times can 5 go into 20? Well, it goes in 4 times. It goes in evenly, actually. So that's just 20 minus 20, which is 0, and the problem is solved. So 42 divided by 0.5, or 1/2, is equal to 84. And your answer is 84. That's how you divide by decimals. Now, what happens if the decimal's underneath? So let's show you what that would look like. Let's say we did 1.5, 1.5, divided by 3. Now, I know some of you may already know this, but it's important to show the process. Can 3 go into 1? No. We'll put a 0, or you can put the X. Since I'm dealing with decimals inside, I'm going to use a 0 this time. Over here, there wasn't a decimal underneath except at the very end. So, 0. But now, bring your decimal up. Just like in addition and subtraction with decimals, you had to bring the decimal down. Here, you have to bring the decimal up. So we're going to drag that decimal up and put it there. Now, how many times does 3 go into 15? 5. So I'll write 5, and then I'm going to say 3 times 5 is 15. So 15 minus 15 is 0. Now that that is a 0, you know the problem's done. Your answer is or a half, or 5/10. See, there's lots of ways to say decimal. So 1.5 divided by 3 is equal to a half. That is the quickest way to show you some examples. I know it's only one example for each, so let's do just one more of each case. So I'm going to go back to doing one when we divide by decimal. I'm going to divide by 0.3 this time. So what are we dividing? Let's do a combination of this and this. We have 4.5 divided by 0.3. So you have a decimal underneath and you have a decimal inside. Now, some of you may think, oh my gosh, that's a lot more confusing than I thought. Well, let's start off. We can't divide by a decimal, so we need to make this a whole number. So we're going to move this over one place. Which means on the inside, since you moved over one place on the outside, we need to move over one place on the inside. So instead of 4.5, it's now 45. So, and let's now divide like normal. So 3 goes into 4 how many times? Once. 1 times 3 is 3, so we'll subtract 3. Minus 1. Now bring down your 5. Now this looks a lot like this problem. And how many times does 3 go into 15? 5 times. So 5 times 3 is 15. We'll subtract by 15, which is 0, meaning we're done with the problem once you get that 0. And now that the decimal is here, we just bring it straight up. And 4.5 divided by 0.3, so 4.5 divided by 3/10 is 15. So there's an example of those two things combined. Notice we just move that decimal over first because you can't divide by decimal. A decimal can be divided, like you saw here, but you can't divide by a decimal. That's why we have to turn it into a whole number. I hope that helps clarify some things. Please drop some comments below on videos you may want to see in the future, or if you want to see some more examples of this, drop some comments and I'll post a couple more videos on dividing with decimals. But in the meantime, thank you for taking your time and watching this. I hope this has helped review some concepts some of you may not have seen in a long time. And have a great rest of the day. Remember, if you do have any other concepts you need, though, please drop comments below and I will do what I can to help provide a video to explain any other concept that you may need in math. Thank you.